Hi everybody, thanks for coming back to my channel. So I am so excited about this video. I'm going to be talking about a brand called Karity. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them. I post a lot about this palette on my Instagram, which I will have linked below. But yeah, I have this palette and a lot of people are always curious about this palette whenever I post about it. They want to know if the hype is real and all of that stuff. So I'm here to tell you all about the brand and all about this palette specifically. So if you want to know all of that, then just keep watching. Let's start with a little bit like behind the scenes, like about the brand and stuff like that. So I have their website pulled up right on my computer because I don't want to misread or missay anything. I really want to hype up this brand because I feel like they do an excellent job. So, Karity is paraben, vegan, and cruelty-free, which is great. Their kind of mission is that they want affordable, good quality makeup, and I believe they do that very well. And the founder is Isaac Rami. This is what it says about him. Like, when his wife Sarah sent him to pick up a new eye pencil at a beauty counter at their local mall, Rami experienced serious sticker shock. He ended up purchasing, but he couldn't come home without, but he was not happy. What? Ended up purchasing, but he couldn't come home without, but he was not happy. With his annoyance and idea in mind, the budding entrepreneur set out about trying to find why it was so expensive and figured out what he could do to do it better and for less by cutting down the costly middlemen. He found a crack in the beauty retail space that became Karity, a beloved brand named after his wife's maiden name and loved by influencers and makeup lovers alike for luxury level makeup products and budget-friendly prices. Okay, so that kind of gives you a little roundup of what this brand is about, but I wanted to touch upon the cruelty-free thing because they have something that I'm so like passionate about, but like not in a way that I'm gonna change my makeup collection just because like I have stuff that's not cruelty-free and I don't want to like use it all up just to become cruelty-free. But anyway, that's a whole different story. For this brand, as a 100% cruelty-free brand, we have a huge love for animals. So for every palette that you buy, Karity will donate a meal to an animal in need. I love that so much, and it makes me want to buy all the palettes and more and more and more and more. It's so great that they do that. So the types of products that they have is now what I want to talk about. They have brushes, they have eyeshadow singles actually, so if you didn't want a whole palette, which how can you not, every palette that you buy, a meal goes to an animal, which is really nice. They're coming out with lip products soon, which is cool, but yeah, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about the brand and like why I love it so much, because I really truly believe that this brand needs even more hype than it does. Oh, this palette is $29. So not terrible because there's 21 shadows in this palette. That seems like a reasonable price to me. On the back you have a picture of the palette and then a little bit about the brand, or the palette, I mean. You get the ingredients and it doesn't look like anything too terrible that jumps out to me. It was made in New Jersey. Oh, stop it. It's made in New Jersey. That is so cool. That's where I live. How awesome is that? It does have the like pictures there, cruelty-free, recyclable, and how much is in each product, I think. So I want to go ahead and swatch this palette. I love this brand even more now that I know the palette was made in New Jersey. That is really cool. I think I applied for a job at this brand actually. Anyway. Alright, if you want to see live swatches, then just keep watching. I'm going to start with the first row here. This first shadow is called Caress, and it's just your basic, oh, they feel so creamy, they're so easy to blend. It's called Caress, and it is just your basic white shadow, which I don't even know if this is going to pop if this is going to show up. It does. There it is right there. Very nice. The next shade is called Whisper. It's like a blush neutral color. Very nice. I like using that one as a brow bone highlight mixed in with the white. And then we have Cancun, which is a bright neon orange. This one feels a little bit dry, but nothing wrong with that. There's that. And then we have Alexi, which is actually what I'm wearing in my crease today. That shadow is so, so nice. We have Enchant, which is a nice bright blue. That is stunning. And now is Fine. I don't know how to say that. This is like a mint blue and green. This one you need to build up a little bit, but now look at it. It's so gorgeous. And then we have Sinful. A gray. Now we're going into the second row. Starting with Luxuria, which is a nice brow bone color. I use this quite a bit actually. Has a nice dip in it, thank you very much. Just a nice brow bone shade, it's right there. Okay, and then we have Coquette, I don't know how to say that either. A peachy color. That actually looks similar to that. Then we have NSFW. I wonder what that stands for. It's a nice bright red. True red too. Whoa, that was pigmented. Sweet. Then we have Lumbia, which is a really bright pink. Like, holy cow. Oh my god, I love pink eyeshadow. Then we have Wicked. Ooh, this one feels extremely creamy. In particular. There it is right there. Then I have Nimbus. Then I have Tweety, which is a nice golden yellow. That one didn't show up as nicely, sorry. And then there is Vegas, which also feels creamy like Wicked. Let me do a better swatch of that. Yeah, that one needed to be built up a little bit. Then we have Unsafe. Oh, I'm in the third row too, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Then there is Huntress, which is a nice burgundy brown, kind of. Ooh, that is a nice deep chocolate brown, actually. Then I've got Phantom. This one is so dry. But, look at that. That is glowing. And then there is Medusa. Green. And then there is Disturbia, which is your black. So there you go. That was not so bad. Sorry, it's a little crooked there. But I love the variety in this. The pigmentation is, you know, a little bit on the lighter side. A little bit on the lighter side, but you can easily build it up and there's no problem. And this palette makes me want to try more eyeshadow palettes from them, especially want to try some of their shimmer colors because I want to see if they're just as good as the mattes in the brand. And I want to try the eyeshadow primer so bad. So if you want me to try out anything else from this brand, please let me know. I highly recommend you trying them out. I will have their link down below so you can check them out. But I just thought this video was something cool, something different, a brand that we don't really talk about all too much on YouTube, which I don't know why, because I love it and I think it needs all the hype that it can get. I don't think I forgot anything, but here are the swatches once again. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi everybody. Thanks for coming back to my channel. So for today's video,